Good morning, gamers of the internet. My name's Scyushi, and we're back in for some more Phantasy Star Online. Playing another solo episode because nobody wants to play this game with me anymore. So, I understand. Everyone's waiting for the North American release. So, today is going to be we're going to be doing something very special. We're going to be unlocking our first... I keep calling them unique weapons, but they're like just really high star tiered. But I did want to end up expressing myself with some other things that I ended up kind of discovering here. There's the title counter lady right here. I didn't know that this crazy lady literally just gives us, like, based on doing various tasks within the game, we'll end up claiming various titles from her. And those titles will literally give us different rewards and junk. So when I first talked to this lady, like just the other day, it was suddenly like, I got like a bazillion different items. On top of that, there's also Pudding over here, and she's actually got collection files. I just call these blueprints. And what these are going to be is kind of like passive things that we can slowly end up unlocking. So right now I've got this weapon selected, and we can check the sheet right here. So we have to complete emergency quests and get the ability success rate items, I guess. I assume, and as we end up gaining these items, they're slowly going to increase the percent of them, and then finally, when all of these categories are at 100%, we will actually have a guaranteed drop of this weapon on the next mission that we end up doing. So it's a pretty cool way that you can end up getting some passive weapons and junk like that. I had one that I already had equipped, and I was working towards it, but for some reason it's just not on my menu anymore, so I don't know if they got rid of it, even though it says no time limit to it. I don't know if I'll ever end up getting a weapon that way. But out of claiming all of the rewards, we've actually ended up getting our hands on some different items that we can use over at Zieg here. Where was it? There was, I forget if it was limited crest items. No, it wasn't that one. So basically the way that this guy works is there's all these different crests that you can end up getting, right? And by getting these crests, you're going to mostly get them from just doing urgent missions as well as certain specific tasks. And then you can end up exchanging them for older crests. I assume that they're older, to end up buying all these various items, right? There was one of them, no, it wasn't the Conqueror's Quest. One of these categories, he ended up actually selling a vanity item, which is, I've actually got the weapon camo skin right here. Bam! That's actually pretty dope, isn't it? So that's just a weapon camo skin. It just goes over the great swords. But what we're going to be doing today with this freak is buying, I think it was in the Hero Crests, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the maybe it was this Ares sword NT. So this thing, as you can see, is absolutely beautiful. It's going to cost 100 Hero Crests, which we don't have the Hero Crests yet because we're going to end up exchanging some of them. The King's Crest drops, there's this sword, which is like really powerful, but it costs 500 King's Crest, which we don't have. That's just, it's really expensive. And then the Conqueror's Crest has the Akatsuki, which is a more powerful sword, but it looks disgusting, so I don't really care about it. Not to mention, I don't think we can afford it because it costs Conqueror's Crest. I don't know. I think technically we could afford this, but it's just, honestly speaking, it's just so ugly. I just don't want it. Like, even though it has more damage. Oh god, am I gonna have to get this stupid giant wiffle ball bat instead of the cool Hero's Crest one? So in the Sage Crest category, there doesn't seem to be any great swords for some reason. There's these right here, which is the wired blades, and it's pretty cool and powerful, but I've been maining sword like a lot more. So anyways, like I said, we can actually exchange our Sage Crests for a 2:1 ratio of Hero Crests, 4:1 of King's Crests, and 8:1 of Conqueror's Crests. So we've got 70 of the Sage Crests so that we can exchange them. Let me just do that right now, and we'll see which one we end up buying. Okay, yeah, so we actually do have enough Sage Crests that we could exchange them for the Conqueror's Crest weapon or the Hero Crest weapon, which is a very tough call for me because, like I said, like, you look at this giant sword, Honestly, the style of the weapon isn't my favorite, but it does have some cool video effects on it. Not to mention the passive abilities that it has are really, really cool. As far as I know, because of these passive abilities, even though this sword's base striking damage is at 1.490, you can see that the stat modifier, because of the abilities, is going to end up increasing each of the attacks by 45, as opposed to the Conqueror Crest weapon, the giant wiffle ball bat. This is going to, the abilities on this are only going to increase it by 25 total. So I don't know whether or not the game is lying to me about the stats. Not to mention the melee strength required, or the strike attack required for this, is 800, whereas the Hero's Crest item is 810. What I think, this is just based on speculation, just because of my gamer intuition here, I think that these crests are kind of like seasons in the game, and you can kind of see that the Hero Crest, King's Crest, and Conqueror's Crest, these must be the older seasons. And because the Conqueror's Crest is an 8:1 ratio, it tells me that that Akazaki sword or whatever is probably weaker than the Hero's sword, because the Hero's sword is a bit more recent. I think. I don't know. But I'm going to go for the hero weapon just because it looks cool, and so there, okay? Now, we needed to have... How many did we actually need to have? Yes, let's cancel that. I just want to double check. Oh, we only need 100 of these, actually. So that's not too bad at all. Huh. Okay. I think we can always exchange them back down or something, but if we only needed 100 of them, it means that I don't have to spend all of my resources, right? Boop. And then Hero's Crest. And here we go, baby. I don't care. I'm going to take it because this thing just looks beautiful. Okay, let's just go for it, man. So only the following items will be consumed. Yeah, those hero items. Bam. Thank you very much for the weapon, stupid dummy dumb. Because, oh my gosh, look at this thing. It's got 800 more damage to it. Jiminy Crockett. That's like so much more powerful, dude. And then let's also get, even though this weapon camo is really dope, the weapon is, okay, that's actually pretty cool. The weapon is so far away from your character, though. You can actually change and customize the position of the weapon. I just don't want to do it because you literally have to change the customize the position of like every weapon, and it resets constantly. This thing's actually got like some ragdoll to it. Like the feathers themselves kind of move a little bit. Huh. That's weird. Well, either way, that is awesome. We actually have like our first... How many stars is this crap? That many. It's 2 rainbow stars into it. My god, that's actually crazy. Okay. Well, let me store some of these. And then, oh, you know what else I want to see? What is this going to end up costing me to upgrade? Because I know that these cost a lot more to upgrade. Because basically my friend and I'm Magic is his username in our Discord. We ended up going through all of this and finding out that we could exchange all of these Sage Crests and stuff like that, because he ended up grabbing a bow that was really, really powerful for him, right? That's the identifier. This is the grinder. So let's see. What does this end up costing us to grind up? The following attribute values cannot be increased. Okay, so it can't increase its elemental damage, oddly enough. I guess because it's maxed out. And then the whole thing is that I'm never going to get a duplicate of this weapon, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to end up putting more... Wait, what? Are you sure you want to use this item? Having one of the following properties. Rarity 7. Grind value is 1 more higher. Oh! I see. So I thought you had to have a duplicate weapon in order to end up increasing the grind value. I guess it just turns out that you have to have the same type of weapon. So these are both great swords, for example. So we're increasing that value. My god, it took all of that just to get it to +1. Jesus. That is like so expensive, dude. Like, man alive. Okay, that's going to increase the damage by just a little bit. Good god. If the item XP value goes over the grind limit, it will be rounded down. Okay, I mean, cool. Insufficient lambda grinder. Oh, wait a minute, because I have all that crap, like, in my bank. That's right. Lambda grinder, though. Ooh, okay. I don't know if we have any of that. That might be too expensive for us to end up affording. What category does this crap end up going into, man? I never know. Okay, here's just our normal grinders. I think we might have to exchange our Lamba, or our grinders for Lamba grinders. Let me just go take a quick peek at the shop here. All right, I thought that one of these shops ended up selling the Lamba grinder, but it doesn't seem so. Maybe there is a shop that ends up selling it, but that's okay. I think that the point is that this is just going to end up being extremely expensive in order to end up leveling up, which we can end up dealing with that another time. As of right now, I just want to use it, dude. Like, I don't care, right? So we could end up doing... I don't know if I want to end up doing an extreme quest. I guess we could, just because we haven't done one of these together in a video. These are, they're pretty expensive. They cost, or not expensive. They require us to be at level 60 plus, which I should be able to get through it just fine. This lady will actually issue you a pass, and she can give you one every 22 hours. And then you end up literally having to use that pass in order to end up doing one of these extreme quests. So we've already done that one. Maybe we'll do the Wyvern one here. And I hope I don't just die. I think if I die, we can just keep doing it, and it's not just an instant fail. And now that we've got... Now that we got this weapon, I mean, it should just be good, right? S-class abilities have stronger effect than other special abilities. Okay. S2 immediate profusion raises damage by 3% when using just attack, different PAs or techniques, and flowing exhilaration. S-class abilities can only be used with weapon units that support them. In addition to requiring items that support them, S-class special abilities come in compatibility groups, such as S1 and S2. Okay, S-class special abilities cannot be added to an item if their groups are incompatible. S-class special ability success chance does not decrease when using the extra slot. Oh, I see. So I think that it's yelling at us about this weapon then. Oh yeah, look at that. We actually have, it supports the S-class abilities. So I don't entirely know what that means. Like, maybe any of these are an S-class ability. I don't really know. All I know is it does, it show that it supports up to S3. So, okay, game, whatever. Keep yelling at me and confusing me. I mean, I know that the S-class abilities are something that is in the grinder, but we can't even level this thing up for the life of me anyway, so we'll just deal with that another time. We can't end up bringing any of our NPCs with us, but I'm going to end up grinding or buying some of these items here. Dark Fowls, what? Has been defeated, probably? Yeah, successfully repelled. Okay, that's my bad because I wanted to do that, but it wouldn't let me. So when you do these quests, you can do these with other people, but you're going to have to set who pays for what. Which I can just do this right now. All members have arrived at the gate countdown. Wait, what? Haha. I think that the point is if you have it set to member, everybody who's part of the quest is going to pay for themselves. And leader just makes it so that the leader pays for it. So within 120, we have to do these extreme extreme like methods, right? So within 120 seconds, we have to defeat 20 of any enemy. Okay, because I felt it was too easy, I've added additional challenges called stage orders to each stage. Attempting them will make things a little bit more difficult, but if you can complete them, the next enemies will be weakened, and you can keep more items when you clear the quest. Ooh, okay. What was that then? Just that? Or is that... Oh. Do not heal for 30 seconds. Do not incapacitate. Do not be incapacitated more than 5 times, which is just dying. And then strike its weak point on the rock bear. Okay, that's probably going to be the hardest one, just because I'm probably going to kill these things, like, really quick. I hope. I don't know, man. We're going to be doing a lot more damage now, so I do gotta watch out, though, because these guys are still quite powerful themselves. There we go. There you go. I don't think so, monkey man. I'm also trying to get more in the habit of, apparently everything about this stupid class, end game, is about blocking and using a perfect block, which I don't like. Because I don't block in this game, dude. But apparently it's, like, required for this guy's late game, which is just weird. Why is it showing real-life people in the bottom left? Oh, that was just all the objectives. I don't have to do all of these at once. Okay. The rock bear is going to be the hardest one. Do not heal for 30 seconds. All right. I mean, that'll be easy enough, so long as... Well, we are fighting Darkers, so this could go wrong. Okay, where are you? We got like so much good stuff on this weapon, dude. It's just like, it's a joke to be fighting these enemies now. Haha, so long as I am super duper aggressive. Get out of here. There we go. So while we're in this area, it's like weird virtual reality. So the rare drops just literally look like that. I don't know why. All the items on the ground just look really, really weird. Don't heal for... Oh, it was just don't heal for 30 seconds. That means we probably could have healed at least once. I don't know. But I've been trying to look into more seriously what I want to do for build on our character, because the hunter builds in general are... Yeah, I don't necessarily want to get into it today because it's pretty daunting what we could end up doing with this character. But ultimately, the reason why blocking becomes so important... Don't become incapacitated more than 5 times. Blocking becomes super important because if we do a just guard, which is a perfect timed parry... we can actually keep our combo going, and on top of doing that, there's some special abilities that I don't have yet in this guy's skill tree that will just make us either have more defense or more attack, depending on whether we are blocking more and stuff. And the big point is that we need to become... Oh god. We need to be a lot more tanky late game. So that's where it becomes way more important to end up like just doing that, right? Okay, okay. I just want to kind of focus on this guy right here because that was actually a randomly perfect dodge on my part. There you go. You're going down, big boy. Like, I don't care who you think you are. Oh, God. Well, he hit me once. He is so powerful, by the way. Like, this guy just does not want to... He does not want to give up. We're doing so much freaking damage, by the way. Okay. This is the part where we're not supposed to become incapacitated, so let me just heal up, because I don't care. Don't die more than 5 times. Okay. I mean, he's underground now for some weird reason. I hope that we're not still on a time limit in here. Because if we are, my god. There, he's dead. Jesus. That guy was really tough, even though we did that much damage. I didn't know we were doing that much damage. He didn't drop anything, did he? Oh, there he did. I love getting all of these items that aren't for my character, by the way. Like, that's my favorite part of this game. It doesn't matter. Like, now, more than ever, we need to get, like, more armor. Because, I mean, we've got the weapons, so we're good in that regard, right? Okay, so I think there's still 2 more to this, right? There's this one, which is just all question marks and glitching out. Oh, it's random, I see. Within 20 seconds, defeat 1 Rappy. Okay, that could be tough. I don't know. And then the next one is just attacking that giant Chungus ape's weak point, which I think is just knocking him on the ground, but I'm not exactly sure. There you go. Does that count as a defeat? Does that count as a defeat? Stage order, defeat. Yeah, okay. I don't know what it, like, specifically wants. Maybe it wants all of them. But... okay, it was already cleared, so we're fine. Because these guys are gonna just keep getting back up, which doesn't really matter too much. They're getting us some decent items, though, which is nice. Because as we complete all these, you'll see at the end, we actually get a limited amount of items that we decide to keep. We are still getting all of these items that we're picking up, but at the end of it all, we kind of get to pick and choose like a handful of items, and that's just kind of how the extreme quests end up working. It's weird. Okay, attack its weak point. I mean, as far as I know, dealing with these guys, I just get behind them and attack at their ankles, and then it knocks them on the ground, so I hope that that's what they consider to be the weak point. Because I don't know. Like... I don't think so, big boy. Oh, boy. Okay, this guy is being not only super duper aggressive, but... like, what does it mean when it says attack their weak point, dude? Does it mean just attacking his face? Because I can do that all day long. Except for the fact that we're dealing with 2 of these guys. That's a little bit tricky. I don't know, like, I don't know specifically where this guy's weak points are. Is he dead yet? I mean, if I could knock these guys onto the ground, that would be awesome. Woohoo! Woo! Okay, these guys mean some serious business. Defeat one rock bear by attacking its weak point. Oh, I see. I don't know what its weak point is, though. Like, I think I'm screwed here. Because I don't know, like, does its weak point mean its big, fat, stupid head? Because that's all I would figure. Woo! These guys are aggressive, though. Like, they're giving us a double chance of doing it. Very good. Gathered some great intel. Okay, did I do it? What's its weak point, man? I don't know if its weak point is its head or if it's something else. It seems like it's its head because it just does a lot more damage. I don't know. Oh, well. Like, it's saying quest clear, but I think that was just the objective itself. I don't think that was actually us getting its weak point, which, whatever. We should still get all the rewards. It's just the point is we could have gotten a little bit more. Hopefully there's going to be enough items out of this. All 5 stages clear. I was able to get lots of data. You can now take some of the virtual items depending on how well you performed. Go ahead, take what you like. Why can't you take all of them? Sorry, that's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she's just saying we can't take everything. Did we complete that objective? Oh, we did. Okay. Maybe we did that on the first guy already. I don't know. So I could get this gun that's unidentified. I don't really care about that. A bunch of spears that I don't need. That's for darn sure. Double-bladed staff. This is a ranged armor, which is looking pretty good. I guess I'll take it because there's literally nothing else. And then the photon items for upgrading. Sure. And then one of these, I guess? I don't know. That's the thing. These extreme quests don't really give the best items. Maybe it's dependent on which ones you end up completing. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to do that with you guys because I thought it was cool. Oh, that actually helped our progress towards one of our items. It's just the egg, though, so I literally don't care. If it was anything else, then maybe, but... Oh, this actually is a sword. Huh. That's kind of weird. Alright, sorry to abruptly cut the video off there, gamers, but I just noticed that we're actually on time, so we are going to call it here. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Smash like, sub for more, and buy some of the merch if you want to end up supporting the channel. Have yourselves a great day, sayonara, and stay epic, gamers.